I have a coupon starter and thank you.
All right, everyone, are we ready? Is everybody here, guys?
Goodness.
All right. Are you ready? All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience this morning. I know you've been waiting for a while, and I appreciate you all being here. Adoption hearing in case number JA58685. Can I please have introductions for the record?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Kelly Zimmerman, attorney for the petitioners.
Sharon Hopkins with Catholic Charities.
Carrie Pahlkotter.
Adoptive parent.
Wendell Pahlkotter, adoptive parent.
Thank you. Counsel, who are you calling as witnesses today?
The petitioners, Your Honor, and Ms. Hopkins, too.
Thank you. Can I ask you all to raise your right hands to be sworn in?
Do each of you solemnly swear that when you testify, you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Counsel.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. All right, before we get started, Will, would you please introduce your children there? Your son and son to be adopted.
So Sebastian Pahlkotter and Riley Pahlkotter.
Wonderful, thank you so much. And then my next question is, Carrie, would you please state your full name?
Carrie Ann Pahlkotter.
And Wendell, would you please state your full name?
Wendell Thomas Pahlkotter.
Wonderful. And what is your address, Wendell?
6041 West Running Deer Trail, Phoenix, 85083.
Great. And were both of you and the baby living at that address when the petition to adopt was filed?
Yes.
And that's in Maricopa County too, is that correct?
Yes.
Great. And then my next question is, Carrie, what is your date of birth?
May 16th, 1978.
Super. And Will, what's your date of birth?
February 28th, 1982.
Thank you. And were you both married on November 25th, 2006 in Phoenix, Arizona? Yes.
That's correct.
Perfect. And did you acquire custody of Sebastian on June 13th, 2022 as a placement through Catholic Charities Community Services?
Yes, we did.
And when was the baby, and was Sebastian born on June 10th, 2022?
Yes, it was.
And then you were placed with him 3 days later, is that
Correct.
correct? And does Sebastian own any property of significant value other than personal possessions,
No.
things like that? No stocks and bonds or anything?
None that I'm aware of.
And was there an accounting about the adoption expenses filed with the court?
Yes, it was.
And have you both been certified to adopt?
Yes.
Yes.
And are you both aware of the responsibilities involved in adopting this child?
Yes.
Yes.
And knowing those responsibilities, do you wish to adopt this child as your own?
Yes, we did.
And do you wish for his name to be changed to Sabastian River Pahlkotter?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna spell his name, so watch me now. Make sure I spell it correctly. Sebastian spelled Sebastian, River, River, Pahlkotter, Pahlkotter.
Correct.
Did I get it correct?
That's it.
That's great. Your Honor, that concludes my testimony for the petitioners.
Please.
Okay. Sharon, would you state your name and the agency you represent?
Sharon Hopkins with Catholic Charities Community Services.
Great. And are you familiar with this family?
Yes.
And has the birth mother in this matter consented to the adoption?
Yes.
And did the birth mother provide a name of the potential birth father as required by ARS 8-106F?
Yes.
And was the potential birth father served with notice to birth father as required by ARS 8-106G? Is that correct?
Yes.
And did the birth father file a paternity action as required by ARS 8-106J?
No.
Correct. And then was the birth father registered check pursuant to ARS 8-106.01?
Yes.
And was a certificate of no file found returned?
Yes.
And are you aware of any competing adoption petitions filed in this matter?
No.
Is this adoption subject to the Indian Child Welfare Act?
No.
Is this adoption in the child's best interests?
Yes.
That's my easy question. And do you recommend that this adoption be granted and the change of name be allowed?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. We have nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you. Prior to today's hearing, I have reviewed the court's file. Based on the documentation in the file and the testimony I have just received here in court, the court does find that it has jurisdiction over the subject matter and persons before the court. The court finds that the Indian Child Welfare Act does not apply and that the requirements of ARS Title 8 have been met. The child, Sabastian Mariano Ramirez, was born on June 10th, 2022 in Phoenix, Arizona, and the child is free for adoption. The court finds by clear and convincing evidence that the birth mother consented to adoption by the petitioners. The court further finds by clear and convincing evidence that the potential birth father was given notice as required by law and has not filed a paternity action. He waived his right to notice and is barred from asserting any interest in the child. It is therefore ordered terminating the parent-child relationship that previously existed between the birth mother and birth father and the child. Petitioners Wendell Thomas Pahlkotter and Carrie Ann Pahlkotter are fit and proper persons to adopt this child. The adoption would be in the best interests and welfare of this child. It is therefore ordered granting the petition to adopt. From the state board, the child's name shall be changed to Sabastian River Pahlkotter. It is further ordered that Wendell Thomas Pahlkotter and Carrie Ann Pahlkotter and Sabastian River Pahlkotter shall now bear towards each other the relationship of parent and child. Congratulations. The adoption is underway. So now that's it. It's time for pictures.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you guys for coming.
Congratulations. We love you.
You guys want? We would love a picture with the judge again.
Video at the end. Okay, there we go.
Did you want your family to come up and get a big photo?
I would love everybody to come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, congratulations. You gotta be smiley, buddy. I think he's hungry. He was like eating his hand.
So if everybody would just come on up, we're going to do a big group photo. Come on.
Do you want us to get your phone?
Yes, please.
Riley, come up here, Riley. Oh, thank you, thank you. Why don't you hold
I need
on
baby.
the spot?
Okay, make them happy.
You guys ready? You see with the Federation or the Rebellion? You want to get your picture with it? Sure. You want to get in here? Go ahead. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Thank you.